What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. So in today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit of surf fishing because we have a team surf fishing tournament coming up pretty soon. The More Than Fishing team of 2 surf perch tournament. So I thought, let's get some practice in. I haven't fished in the surf in about 2 months, so we need to get back into the habit of surf fishing. So by the time the day comes, we are prepared. Do I have a game plan? Kinda, I guess, but today we're gonna be just getting an idea of like kind of what area we are gonna be targeting, kind of getting like a little bit of seeing if the water is murky in certain areas, whether or not we're gonna be using a lure or some soft plastics. But today we're gonna be focusing on using a lure, and the water looks somewhat clear. I do see little pieces of grass here and there, but I don't think that should be a problem with the lure today. Woo, water's cold. The waves are pretty big, and I was thinking, how big were the waves about 2 hours ago? Because 2 hours ago was the peak high tide. Oh, that was a bite. Dang it. Ah, it came back. Got one. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a big perch. That's a big perch. Woo! That's a good perch right there. Whoop. That's a solid. We'll just set them right here in the grass. Cover them up real quick. Keep them cool. I lost my fish. What bush was it under? I don't remember which bush it was. All right, I see where my tracks were. Is it this one? Oh, there it is. So we're gonna be throwing some fish and some jalapeno poppers. I've only done this recipe once, but in my opinion, I like it. Maybe you guys might try it one day. But it's just a jalapeno popper, but stuffed with some fish. We just gotta stop by the store real quick and pick up some jalapenos. Now that we have some jalapenos, we are going to be cutting them in half, filling them with some cream cheese, laying a slit of fish on top of the cream cheese, wrapping it in bacon, and then to top it off, we're gonna be sprinkling some cheese. But first, we got to set the oven at 350 degrees. I don't remember how long I had the jalapenos in the oven for. It's kind of one of those that you look at it and it's either good or it's not there yet or it's overdone. Once I remove the fish stuffed jalapeno poppers out of the oven, I'll let you know exactly how much time I had them in there for. We're going to be cutting up 3 jalapenos. I believe 1 fish. This was a 12.5-inch surf perch. Should be good enough for 6 jalapeno poppers. We're going to cut the jalapenos in half, giving us 6 jalapeno poppers, slicing the fish into 6 equal pieces. We might have a little bit of a hangage with the fish on the jalapeno poppers, but that's okay because we're going to be wrapping up in bacon. The funny thing is, I used to not like jalapeno poppers until I believe it was a few months ago. Prior to that, I've only had jalapeno poppers twice. And the 2 times that I did have jalapeno poppers, I did not have a good experience with eating jalapeno poppers. I believe the first time that I had it, they burnt the fuck out of my mouth. And then the second time that I had them, they just weren't tasting good. And so every time I got offered a jalapeno popper, I'd just deny it. But we went to, I can't remember what restaurant we went to, but jalapeno poppers were brought, and I was kind of forced to eat them or try them again. And they were really good. And so later, sometime in that week, we ended up going to Vallarta and picking up like 4 pounds of jalapeno. Now that we got the jalapenos emptied, we're gonna fill them with some cream cheese. We're going to slice the fish into somewhat of the same size as the jalapenos. So that's what, 2? I'll do that. These ones in half. Just like that. So we got 6 different pieces for the 6 different jalapeno poppers. We got a pan with some foil, so we don't get no drippage in the oven. Okay, so what we're gonna do is wrap these in bacon. We're gonna take our fish, put it on top of the cream cheese, and then wrap it in bacon. Just like that. Now that we got them all wrapped up in bacon, what I like to use is the cheddar jack cheese, Kirkland, and I'd like to top these jalapeno poppers off with a buttload of cheese. I love cheese, I love bacon. Now that they're all ready to be put into the oven, like I said before, I don't remember exactly how long I had them in the oven for, but it's one of those things that you look at it and you determine for yourself whether it's done or not. Okay, I believe they are done. Sheesh. So I had the fish stuffed jalapeno poppers in the oven at 703, and right now it is 7:53. So I had them in the oven for 50 minutes. So we're gonna give the jalapeno poppers a little time to cool down so we could munch down. All right, guys, so we got our jalapeno poppers stuffed with surf perch. Look at that juiciness right there. Nice thick piece of surf perch. Let me tell you, you will probably not want to eat jalapeno poppers any other way other than fish stuffed jalapeno poppers. I'm going to dive in for one more. I could probably down maybe 20 of these, but but thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we're going to be gearing up for the More Than Fishing Team Surf Perch Tournament. And how June from More Than Fishing puts it, it's not just fishing, it's more than fishing.